Hey guys, Scott here. Thanks for joining me. I'm out at Castaic Lake today for a solo 2-night, 3-day backpack. I'm going to go ahead and do the loop, which is about 14.5 miles. This lake is in the Angeles National Forest, just north of Los Angeles. This channel is all about hiking, backpacking, gear, and travel. If this trips your trigger, go ahead and subscribe. Kick that notification bell so that you get notified every time I put out a new video. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this around so you can kind of see what I'm walking into. It's looking pretty cool. These clouds just keep coming. It's pretty awesome. Right down there is the power plant, and if the clouds weren't this low, you could actually see the end of the lake. When I was looking for a place to go camping earlier this week, I was looking around down Big Sur because I thought it might be kind of down past the southern edge of the storm. But as the week went on and the storm continued to grow, that definitely became covered by the thunderstorms and stuff. But Highway 1, just north of where I was thinking about going hiking, was closed due to 2 rock slides that had happened from the storm last week that dumped all that snow up in the Sierras. So, seeing this little rock slide on the road kind of reminded me of that. I thought it was kind of funny. Those clouds look cool. They're just being pushed right up that ridge. Look at that. That's cool. Just back there, I turned off of the old paved road. Now I'm on an old Forest Service access road, heading back into the old campground, and then back around the loop. Not quite sure where the single trail kicks in. Looked like it was closer to the campground. The terrain out here is pretty cool. A lot different than when I was up in the Sierras. Tons of sage. You can smell it. It's just incredible. That's something I haven't seen before. That's an unusual plant to me. I'll have to look that up. If you know what that is, go ahead and leave a note in the comments. Getting a little bit of the fall color change. Hadn't been expecting that. You can hear the stream off to the side. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I'm just walking along on the old narrow road. Most of the road has been taken back and overgrown, and all of a sudden I come upon this finished concrete area. Leads right down into the stream and out the other side. Kind of interesting. Kind of almost reminds me like an old Mad Max scene or something. That would have hurt if that fell on you. Looks like this is where the old campground probably was. Looks like some old privies up there. Privies have definitely seen better days. And a few bullet holes. Just a little bit past the campground back there. Trail splits off to the left and gets off the road and becomes a single track. Well, today is Saturday, December 7th, 2019, and there are a ton of mosquitoes up here. Once I pulled off on this single track today, every time I get anywhere near any of the trees or anything, I kind of end up just being swarmed by mosquitoes. Really surprised me. Clouds got really thick, started raining again. Looks like I'm gonna have to put my raincoat on. I think I'm gonna stop here shortly for lunch and just gonna kick back for a bit, see if it clears, and then keep going. I'm not in any hurry. I got more time than I have distance, so it doesn't really matter. See how the afternoon goes. This section of trail back here is really nice. It's been paralleling the stream for the most part, so really like the sound of the stream. It's pretty cool. Came on this. That's pretty cool. Man, this section I'm on right now is pretty steep. It's a heck of a climb. I'm climbing up to the ridge out of the valley, and the switchbacks and stuff are really, really short and super little steep sections on the turn part of them. And I was down at the stream, which is, let's see here, the stream's right there. And that's the valley down and around that mountain that I hiked through. And I'm going all the way up there. I'm just about to cross 3,250 feet, and I am officially in the clouds. Yeah, so there's the ridgeline. Well, starting to break out of the clouds. I'm making my way down. I got so sweaty with the raincoat, I just took it off. It wasn't making any difference. I was soaked whether I had it on or not. That is a cool view. This is the creek I was hearing. Look at that wash. That's cool how that's been eroded. It's getting close to dark, and I haven't really found any more trees on this side that I could hang on, so I did bring a ground mat, so if I have to, I could just set up my tarp essentially as a tent and sleep on the ground. So it looks like it's about another mile or so, and I should be down by another stream again. So I'm hoping there's trees growing down by the stream. It's been the case for both the streams so far, so we'll see. Yeah, the trail's gotten a little more interesting. It's a little less obvious in some places. Had to backtrack a couple times. For the most part, it's just following the topography. I'm just making my way down to the stream down below and out to the lake. So it's forward and down. Just heading straight west essentially right now, following this ravine all the way out. So a little hard to get lost. I just need to keep making my way down. I made my way down off the ridge. Sun is basically set. It's getting in the dark real quick. Found some trees down here by the stream I'm gonna set up on. Show you kind of what I've got going on right now. And I'm using my blue Walmart tarp still, so I've got it set. And I set it really wide because there's not supposed to be anything more than a drizzle tonight. And I wanted a lot of space to hang out on. I'm using these Meyertech Dyneema straps. It's got the soft shackle where the button hooks through itself. And they hold really well. I'm going to run this under the tarp, and I'm going to tie the hammock off with a Beckett hitch, and I should be good to go. The thing that kind of sucks is, even though I had stuff in plastic bags, several things got wet. A few things stayed dry, so I had some dry clothes to change into, but not quite everything that I'd planned on changing into. But, you know, I'm okay for right now. I'm not freezing or anything. I intentionally went on this trip to try to figure things out. Can eat dinner and catch you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. I've got everything tore down and packed up except for my fly. It's been raining through the night into the morning. I got a really good night's sleep. It was awesome. I only woke up a couple times. It was supposed to let up today, but you know, that hasn't happened yet anyway, so I'm gonna have to hike out in the rain. Got about another mile or so following the creek till I can get back up on the ridge. The trail disappeared a while back, and I'm just following along. There's lots of footprints. Looks like a lot of people came the same way. Yeah, this is a heck of a scramble. Trying to get out of here. This is the easy part right here. It's been really rocky and brushy. Came upon these, and then all of a sudden, another paved section down across the creek here. It looked like there might have been a road cut earlier back there that washed away where I think the trail might have been. Don't know what that was. And then the road disappears again. All right, almost back to the car. I'm on the paved road section hiking out. The sun is starting to burn off the clouds. It stopped raining. It's looking real nice. And there's the end of the lake on the north end by the power plant. You can actually see it now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All that moisture starting to burn off. I figured this adventure would turn out a little bit wet and probably not perfect. So, planning ahead, I brought a dry jacket and a full set of dry clothes, excluding shoes, which I'll deal with. That was an awesome loop hike. Definitely hard. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and kick that notification bell. Give it a like if it was a good video. You know, if you didn't like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs down, but give me some feedback so I have some idea how to keep improving these things.